Hi guys, almost good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 11:30 here in Dhaka. It's still late night. So finally I'm doing the review of the fragrance that I'm very excited about from House of Issey Miyake Nuit Parfum, okay, or Parfum. So why am I excited? I'll let you know in this review. I have reviewed quite a few Issey Miyake in my channel so far. And today I try to show some of the ones that I have still. I reviewed many more than these actually. So originator of all the Issey Miyake, as you guys know, is Le de Purum, okay, that I kept at the left. And then there are many others, the sport version, then Le Bleu de Se, Le Bleu de Se Fresh, then Pulse of the Night. These are the dark ones, Nuit d'Issey, and then Issey Miyake Noir Ambre. Apart from these, I reviewed, I think, summer versions, quite a few summer Issey Miyakes, and also Oil Incense. That one was good. And I think Noir Argent, I think I did from my friend's bottle. So I actually like these dark lines of Issey Miyake for good reasons. They combine freshness with darkness in mysterious ways, and their fragrances are very unique. They don't follow anybody's footsteps, and they don't make any clones per se. They don't really try to money grab or cash grab based on like something Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel like. So they do their own thing. So I'll discuss with you why I'm very excited about this fragrance, why I like it, who's it for, seasons, longevity, smell, development on the skin, and stuff like that. So this fragrance I was waiting for a long time. This thing was never discounted in our local retailer, and I buy the fragrances from basically like nowadays a lot of fragrances from this house called Sandara, and they basically are your like Sephora or something like your retail outlets, Macy's perhaps in States, okay, or Harrods. So they have retail fragrance. Sometimes they have discount going on seasonal. Then the biggest discount goes on Black Friday. I'm waiting for that. But they had a little bit of discount going on, about 20%. So I took advantage and I saw the last bottle. I finally grabbed it. I really wanted this, especially after how much I like Nuit d'Issey. I really didn't want to get the EDP if there was any. I want to get the Parfum. So here we go. So this one I got the big bottle. I don't know how many bottles has there. Usually they have 75, 125, or limited editions they have 100 ml only sizes. And this box looks really nice. This is a part of their dark fragrances like these Noir Ambre, Nuit d'Issey, Pulse of the Night. I think there is also Solaris or Polaris. I forgot the name. They have like few of the other dark ones. I really want to review them, but they're a bit hard to find. So this one you can find 125 ml, and retail on this is $125. It's a lot of money. So make sure you know where you want to buy your fragrances from. Back in the days, Issey Miyake was not this expensive. I'll tell you, back in the days, Issey Miyake is like when I bought Issey Miyake Le d'Issey, they were under, I think 45, 55 bucks, biggest bottle. And that was very decently priced. Nowadays, retail is high, but even discounted is about $85, $90. So check where they have the best price available. So their bottles are always similar bottle they use, but they use different coloration. So even though this is opaque, I think you can hold it against light. You can see if you put LED, you can see how much juice level you are remain with. The name is Issey Miyake, and this is all like a matte black finish, which is very cool, very simplistic. And then bottom you find your information. I think these are lasered or something like that. It's not sticker. And when you take out the cap, the caps are massive, okay, like the other Issey Miyakes. And I'm wearing this fragrance here. Let me show you the atomizer. Okay, really good atomizer. You can control distribution. Let me put a little bit more. Okay, let's put this side. A couple of sprays. So very nice presentation. I really like these bottles. And this is a release of, I think, 2015. Let me check Fragrantica. Think 2015, yes. And the notes in these are pink pepper, grapefruit, leather, vanilla, tonka bean, and patchouli. So as you can tell from the bottle, it's gonna be a dark leather fragrance, as also from the notes breakdown, and that's what it is. Okay, I think this is a beautiful cold weathers, which is upcoming. Hopefully within, now it's almost end of September, so October. So when you roll mid-October or late October, early November, our fall/winter starts. We don't really have a fall season. We have little cold weather and little more cold weather until January, and then February it starts getting mild again, and about end of February we are entering warm weathers again. So upcoming months, that's why I got this. There are fragrances like I wear a lot, like John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider. This similarly themed. Okay, I have a few fragrances to show you, same family. So as I can tell you, they combine freshness with darkness a lot. So this fragrance, it opens up with the pink pepper, spicy, and the spice is very nice, very beautiful. It's not suddenly like it burns your nose. Okay, pink pepper doesn't really burn your nose. It's a sweet kind of peppercorn. And then they have the grapefruit, which is a signature. But for Issey Miyake, they use usually that yuzu note, which is in Le de Sey. You do not find that here. So mild citrusiness, mild fresh fruitiness, alongside that pepper. But immediately after 5 minutes, that grapefruit starts moving out a little bit, and you can start seeing the smoke. I don't think they mentioned the smoke here. I get a bit of smoke from this, which I also got from Nuit Issey. This is also a nice little peppery leather fragrance, but this is tad bit fresher compared to Parfum. Parfum is a bit more sophisticated. You have seen Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. You saw the comparison, right? And then you start getting the leather and the vanilla combo, which is present in many fragrances. I think Pulse of the Night has excellent sandalwood slash vanilla kind of. It's a very nice fragrance. So they all are connected. You know, if you see them, they're connected in certain ways because the same house, they use a lot of similar ingredients, but their fresher fragrances are different than darker fragrances. So that is the development. You know, it's not really moving much after that. Once the freshness is gone, it's all about the leather and smoke for me. But it's not really like a church incense kind of smoke. It's basically like a smoky leather, okay? And it's a very nice, posh, I would say very beautiful up-class kind of smell. You smell this kind of like Ralph Lauren polo. Let's say if they have a leather bag or any leather, like, you know, you enter like a designer house, they have this nice leather bags or pouch or shoes. If you see a black leather good, this perhaps smell like that. Very nice little soft leather smell. I mean, the leather smell is not soft, but imagine this realistic leather would be very soft in touch, right? So this one smells like those posh, soft black leather accord. So I like that. It's a beautiful, simple, and well done. Longevity wise is very, very good. I mean, I use it in the room just to get a feel of winter. I put the AC in 16 degrees. So I think in that weather, this kind of cool weather, it really does about, on me, 6 to 7 hours. So in winter, I can expect like 7 to 8 hours, which is a very good longevity. But if you compare it with Pulse of the Night or something like Noir Argent, yeah, even that one, or even Noir Ambre, these fragrances last about 10 hours plus on me. So this is for perfume concentration, perhaps not 10 out of 10, it's more like 8 out of 10, okay? Longevity. Projection, for the opening 1 hour, it's very prominent. It really projects a lot, but again, it doesn't really burn my nose, which is a very bad thing to some, like some people cannot take that kind of spice. So it's a very wearable spicy fragrance. It's even less spicy than Bulgari's Man in Black. So let me show you a couple of other fragrances which I find similar to this family, not the same obviously, but similar, which are Boss Bottle Parfum. Does the same, lasts double the time of Nuit Issey. This is a modern masterpiece. I cannot wait to wear this in winter. Check out my review on that one. Then something similar but not same, like Spice Bomb Extreme. This one is a hookah tobacco note with the vanilla. I think that's where I find similarity. I think a few days back, Carlos, my brother Carlos Colom, mentioned one fragrance. I forgot. He said, don't you find similarity with this and another fragrance? I said, yes, I'll look into that. But mostly, if you really want even more playful, like boozy leather, similar type would be Philippe Plein No Limits. This is a fragrance that people should rave about. This is a modern masterpiece. This is an amazing fragrance. So yeah, you see, this is that family. If you like those fragrances, if you do like Bulgari's Man in Black or Spice Bomb, you should look at Nuit Issey Parfum, and it's kind of unique in its own right. It's not, you know, I cannot say this is similar exactly 100% to something else, okay? Very elegant fragrance, but some of the downsides, let me talk about some criticism. And this fragrance is not super versatile like some of the other ones, you know, Le de Sey Pour Homme Sport, okay? Issey Miyake Le de Sey, or something like Le Bleu de Sey, which is another masterpiece, which is discontinued and needed like a bottle. So these are more versatile, can be worn throughout the year, even Bleu de Sey Fresh or the sport ones. You can also wear them in winter. But this fragrance, I feel, if you wear this in high heat, it will be very inappropriate, or rather, let's say, you know, doesn't do its job properly. So I think it's cold weather, fall and winter. Another thing is it's a bit mature fragrance. It's not for youngsters. So try before you buy. It's a fragrance I would not recommend like a blind buy. Okay, so these are some of the things. And the performance could be better. For me, I'm not going to say it's a 10 out of 10 performer. Okay, but I'm very happy with the performance. I feel if I go 6 to 7 sprays, it will cover my night out, okay, easily. So those are your pros and cons. Price is a bit high. Look for a good deal. I think if you can score this on $75, I think that would be a good price, but I think it would be difficult, okay. So 85 bucks, keep it in mind. That's the price of it. It's on the higher side. Overall, I really like this. I think this will bring you compliments in colder weathers, like CH Men Privé does, Dior Intense does, Lanvin does. This is also in the same ballpark as Lanvin, I would say. But it could be a little bit more interesting in the base. Like the base is like base notes. I think this fragrance falls a little bit flat, and it's like a not really interesting at the base anymore. But still like it. Some people like this one more, Nuit Issey, the original one. I think this fragrance also is beautiful. This fragrance is nice. It's the smoke is a bit more. I think this is a bit more peppy. I don't know what's the word. That one pops more on my skin. But projection wise, this is more. Overall, fragrance is better in Parfum. So Nuit Issey Parfum, I heard one last statement, then I finished. A lot of people said, what happened to YouTube reviewers, and they don't talk about a fragrance like this. There's no review on this. That's what shows, you know, the fragrance the community is biased and all. I don't think so. I think just many people do not find every fragrance in their corners, you know, like not all the reviewers find these fragrances at a good deal in their local shopping mall. So I think that could be one reason, but I think I've done my part. Check out this fragrance for winter. I think it's a very solid perfume. I give this fragrance 8.5 rating out of 10. Definitely Issey Miyake is a strong fragrance. Oh, I have one more, Issey Miyake Nuit Intense. This fragrance Intense, I have it somewhere. I just remembered. So that I'm also gonna wear. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. One more video, don't know, upload it. Take care.